You know what I haven't done in more than a year is make a ramble video. I have not just pressed record and talked without a plan for a long time. I had my yearly reflection at the end of 25. But between that, I guess it's been about a year. It's been about a year. I had a ramble where I talked about the kind of person I want to be and how I want to move through this world. So it's been about a year since I posted that. I'm a different person, I'm living a different life, and I've found that I've gotten a bit too in my head about the type of stuff that I want to post online. I need to show up a certain way. I need to show up this way. I need to show up that way. I've developed a cage for myself. That cage is built with how attached I am to how others perceive me. I made this whole channel to free myself from attachments to outside perceptions. I dance in public to free myself from other people's perceptions. To free myself from their perception. To free myself from worrying about other people's perceptions. Yeah. That's why I do a lot of stuff that I do. And I guess it can backfire. Of course it can backfire because I'm putting stuff out into the public eye, into the public consciousness. So the practice of not caring about it comes after the moment of creation. Well, okay, I can not care about it in the moment of creation, and then after the moment of creation, I can choose to care about it again. So, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. Was there a point I was getting to? I think I was observing the trend. I don't know really when it happened, but I do feel like I've become more, I don't know. I've become more rigid in the way I want to show up online. I don't want to be like that. I want to produce videos that have quality, but I also want to be myself. And sometimes I convince myself that those two things are mutually exclusive. They're not. It is a hard balance to walk, though, because some of my ramble videos that I've made in the past, I look back on, I'm like, is that really is that a cohesive message? Who cares? First of all, who cares if it was or not? It's a moment in time. I recorded it, I captured it, I put it online. It's there for the world to see. I like looking back on them. I've watched a couple of them back, and I'm really proud of how I showed up during those moments. But then I stopped showing up like that. I've started showing up in different ways, and I like experimenting with the ways I want to show up. But man, this is how I got started. I was just like, I just want to record videos, and I'm gonna put myself out there. I just record me talking. I've got something to say, Yeah. One of the assumptions that this channel is based on is that I have something to say to the world. I have something worthwhile to give to the world. I don't have to give it in a nice, neat little edited video essay. I really liked making that video essay. That was very transformational for me. But not every video needs to be like that. Not every video needs to be like that. I just need to create. I have started taking The Artist's Way. I've started reading The Artist's Way a little more than 2 months ago. I'm actually pretty far into it. I found a wonderful, wonderful community of artists called Amusement Co. Records. I found it here in St. George, and there's about 10 of us that started our own little Artist's Way group. So Artist's Way is a book about the spiritual path to higher creativity, I think is what it says. I'm using the book to prop up my phone right now, so I can't read what it says. Yeah, I started that. What was my point? My point is it's been forcing me to look at my own creative processes, forcing me to examine myself as an artist and take creative energy to a lot of different parts in my psyche and take a lot of different parts of my psyche towards my creative side. Do lots of stuff that's hard to describe. Energy connecting and manifesting and transforming. Stuff like that. You know, spiritual miracles and all that. It's been making me reflect. It's been making me transform. And man, it is hard to do creative work. It's fucking hard to do creative work. Holy shit, man. It's hard to do creative work. And I've always kind of known this, but I've never really pushed myself this hard to create every day. Create every day. And so when I push myself to create every day, and then I run into so much resistance. Like, oh my God, so much resistance. It's like, why is the resistance there? All right, let's examine that. That is the question that has been on my mind quite a lot recently. So working through that book and working with the other people who are working through that book, that's helped me examine some of that resistance. Posting online has helped me examine some of the resistance. Of course, I haven't given up my creative practices or my creative work. I haven't given that up. But yeah, I've just felt it getting more and more rigid. There's like more and more resistance. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? I need to break out of it. I need to free myself again. So I'm doing this. I feel like there's more there. If I stayed on that subject and like pieced it out, I feel like there's more there. Resistance, creative work, expectations, yada yada. One thing I wanted to touch on in this video though is how one of the conclusions I've kind of subconsciously known for a really long time, but I'm becoming more and more face to face with this conclusion, is that I'm holding myself back. I am the main person responsible for... No, I want to rephrase that. So I started with, I'm holding myself back. I am the only one standing in the way between me and the achievement of my dreams and visions. This may seem like an obvious concept, and one that many people have talked about before, but it's something different to palpably feel it in your own life. Because I quit my job recently, I have a bit of savings and I can be unemployed for a little while. I've recently joined a professional ultimate frisbee team, which has been one of my dreams for a long, long time. So that's a big achievement. Here's a poster for it, by the way. Side note. I thought that's cool. So clearly, I can achieve my dreams if I want to. I can make my visions manifest if I want to. And there are very few material obstacles standing in my way. I have a phone. I have access to the internet. I have so much free time on my hands. I have friends and family that support me. And I choose to spend my free time doing nothing. And by nothing, I mean doom scrolling, watching porn, playing video games, sometimes eating junk food. I guess that's mostly it. But I can recycle those activities quite a lot. The typical dopamine addictions that most people are victim to nowadays, with all the tech billionaires manipulating our behavior and all that. They're not actually manipulating our behavior. We need to take responsibility for it. But that's, I definitely feel the pressures that all these tech companies have on my mind. I can feel the danger when I open up my phone. I can feel it palpably. If I have days where I'm doing well and I'm in a stream of focus, I'm in a rhythm of this activity, and then I work on this, and then I read this book, and then I play guitar, and then I make food, and yada, yada. Something's happening in my day. I'm rhythm with the day. I'm in rhythm with the day. I'm in rhythm with the day. Phone? Oh shit. Look away, look away. Put that down, put that down. Okay. I'm in rhythm with the day. I'm in rhythm with the day. I'm in rhythm with the day. Phone? Phone? Oh fuck. Okay. Whoa, whoa. What did I open up this for? What did I open this up for? I wanted to change the music. Okay, I'm changing the music. I'm in rhythm with the phone. Oh shit, so and so texted me. Okay, let me answer that, and Instagram, and then 3 hours go by. That doesn't always happen, but you get the message. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's a fucking rabbit hole of consciousness and videos and animals and bombings and I feel like I'm just like sitting in a chair and just like getting all this freaking human experience is just like being downloaded into my brain, and I'm like, I can barely handle this. I'll cry for a video of a father being vulnerable with their son, and then I'll laugh the next video. I'm like, oh my god. It's insane. Humans were not designed to deal with something like this. Humans were not designed to exist in balance with such a powerful source of entertainment. So I got off track. Phone. Yeah, the phone, man. The phone's dangerous. Holy shit. I was talking about how I'm holding myself back. Damn. I got really off topic, but I just wanted to express like what it feels like to me personally with all the phone stuff. I'm holding myself back because I have all this free time and I choose not to spend it on the things that I want to spend on. I'll start a day and be like, okay, if I spend 2 hours on this poem, I could probably finish it. If I spend another hour, I could make a video about it, edit it, post it online. I could theoretically do that every single day, but I don't. I also don't need to, but I could do a dancing video in a day. I could make a video of me playing guitar in a given day. I could not do any videos at all and just read some fucking books. I've got some books that I really like right now. I'm reading The Artist's Way. I'm reading a world history book called After Tamerlane. I just started reading On the Road by Jack Kerouac. That's 3 books, all very different vibes. I could just pick one of them up, read it all day. But I don't. This video is getting long. Okay. I'm holding myself back. I made a Patreon 2.5 weeks ago, and I shared it with a couple friends because I had told them that it was my goal to make $1 singular off of my creative work in March. And I wanted to open up a stream to get paid for my creative work, even if it's just donation, essentially. I opened up the stream, I shared it with the friends that knew about this goal, and then I didn't post it online. It's been 2.5, 3 weeks. I still haven't posted it online. By the way, this is my announcement for my Patreon. I am going to post it online. I'm posting it online right after I post this video. It'll be in the link for this video. It'll be a link in my Instagram bio. Yeah, so I have a Patreon now. You can donate, and please donate. Please do. I want to support myself through my creative work, and with the stage I'm at right now, that will pretty much just look like going off my savings and taking donations. I'm trying to get to something. Where was I getting to? So that's interesting. I felt like that was interesting. That I made the Patreon. I set all the payment stuff up. I made some posts. I shared it with 3 friends. And then I stopped. I was like, nah, that's it. What? Why did I do that? If I want to support myself as an artist, I need to ask other people to support me as an artist. If I don't believe that it's justified for other people to support me, then what am I doing? I'm holding myself back. That's what I'm doing. So this simple act of sharing my Patreon, sharing a opportunity for generosity for my audience, can open me up to visualizing myself differently. It's silly. It seems really silly to me. In the conversation with my friend earlier today, I was saying like there's only one reason why I would do that, and it would be because I don't actually want the things that I say I want. I say I want to support myself as an artist, but then I don't share a way for people to financially support me, you know? So from that idea, I started to conclude that maybe the rate at which I can step towards success is truly the rate at which I can emotionally accept success in my own heart. because I don't think there's anything standing in my way. The truth is, it actually makes me really uncomfortable to think of myself as the person who garners attention. It makes me really uncomfortable to think that people would be interested in watching my life as a fan, as a random person who doesn't know me. It makes me uncomfortable to think that I am worthy of attention or money. And so this video is me trying to get comfortable with those things. But it's gone on pretty long, so I think I'll end it here. But hey, another Ramble video. Putting it out there. I'm back. Unfiltered me is back. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? Who the fuck knows? Fuck you guys, and I love you guys. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I'm back.